Yo, so they're banning menthol cigarettes.
He literally just said, he was before we recorded, he's like, they're anyways. And then he started recording. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Hey guys, they're banning menthol. Wait, they're banning.
Oh my God, the camera's on me.
Wait. They're who cares? They're banning menthol cigarettes.
Yeah. That's the new plan to, I guess, get kids to stop smoking and whatnot.
Because that's why kids smoke. It's like, oh, this tastes delicious. Nothing tastes better than a fucking Newport 100, bro. Good idea.
I feel like there's just more important things to focus on.
Like what? There's not that much bad stuff going on.
Yeah, not at all. But like menthol cigarettes. Like, dude, I'm over it. Why? What if I want to smoke again? You know what my smoke of choice is? A good old Marlboro menthol,
Nice hot
and now
dog
I can't.
Breath. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't miss any of that at
you
all.
Ever smoke a Capri? A little Capri 100 or 120?
I feel like I have.
Oh shit. You gotta take it now.
It's not a phone call.
Oh, it's an alarm?
Yeah.
Like we're recording the podcast, disable this alarm. Kind of alarm.
Something like that. I'm on
a Capri 120 though. I just want to tell you, it's this tiny, the smallest cigarette you could, like the thin, like a fucking toothpick. Like it's that thin.
Right.
And like I tried them anyways. It was.
I remember. I used to sell them, and I feel like when I worked at 7-Eleven, like I had picked them up one time. I was like, I need to see what this looks like, and they look like little sticks, like the little like lollipop. Sticks.
Yeah.
It's wild. I feel like I had to have tried one, but I probably got pissed off. I was like, this is dumb. I don't know what you get out of that.
Sorry, my brain just turned off for 1 second because I've been not telling you about something that happened to me because we got in, we sat up, blah, 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 and I've been holding back. Not even, 4 hours ago, I was working. I was in Southeast, of course, and I was leaving Southeast on 4, coming out of Capitol Heights. I saw the horizon. My workday's done. I'm going to go down 4 for a fucking hour and a half to get here, but I'm done.
Right.
Once I hit 4 and the lights stop and it's no more city net madness, I'm good to go. I get to this light. It's turning red. There's a guy walking on the shoulder. Not unheard of in that area. Kind of, you were expecting that. And if you see him like rapping to himself, you're like, yeah, this is what this area is. Shadow boxing, all that stuff. So this guy's on the right and it's a red light. So I'm slowing down. And then I thought he was crossing the street. No crosswalk, mind you. Anyways, I'm a good citizen. I would look out for one of those. He gets in front of my car. I'm like, all right, I'll stop. He's crossing the road. And I'm not paying attention, and I look up. He's directly in front of my car, doing like a 28 days later stare at me, just like with his mask, his blue mask up, and his hood up, and he's got like this legit flannel like jacket on, and his hands are in his pockets, and he's just got this really aggressive look on him, like give me one of those, and I'm like, you crossing the street? Like I did, like go ahead, no, I stopped, no problem, dude. Like you don't need to don't need to make a thing of it. I'm a good guy, whatever. And then he continues to stare at me, very uncomfortable. The light's not green yet, and I'm just like, "Do what?" And I do the shoulder shrug, the universal, like, "What's happening right now?
Right?
We fighting? Are we gonna fight? I'll fight right now. I'm not in a work vehicle. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
And so he's just looking at me, and he just like one of those, and I see him talking. I can't hear him. We're on the road. There's a lot of cars. My windows are up. I'm definitely not rolling down my fucking window now. And his hands are still in his pockets. He's giving me this very, very fucking aggressive, like, I think he was trying to say, I'm standing here. Because he kept saying, like, the same 3 phrases. I kept seeing his mask move. Doing that. I was getting super uncomfortable. I was like, okay, dude. And I just fucking go to the left lane and just go over. And he starts yelling at me. And then he fucking, as I'm passing him, the right side of my van's passing him. And he fucking just fucking donkey kicks.
Jesus Christ.
My van door, the sliding door in the back. And I was just like, adrenaline spiked. Like, I got fucking all my angles up at this point because I'm in battle mode. I'm ready to battle. I got my thing on me. And fucking, so I'm looking around. He's walking away. The light's still red. I'm just like, just looking in my rear view.
Yeah.
Lock doors. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Jesus Christ. And fucking take off in the sunset. Freaked me out. Fucking immediately grabbed. I had some CBD gummies for like anxiety and shit. I just pounded like 3 or 4. I was like, ooh, I almost killed a man. Oh my God.
That is wild. I've seen some crazy shit. You know, I used to work in the southeast area. You know, of course, I was kicking people's doors in at 9:00 at night, hoping not to get shot. But
were you a cop?
No, I was just trying to get money for furniture and shit.
Oh, you made it
terrible
sound way
ass
more
job.
dangerous. Sorry.
Nah, it was kind of dangerous though, because I was like,
that is actually.
I'm telling people you owe me money,
Yeah.
and then I was the kind of guy that would pick arguments. I was just so like looking back, it was so dumb. I would pick arguments and be like, "No, bitch, you're gonna pay me today. Like you owe me fucking money."
I don't see you doing that in any situation.
I got it. I have an attitude like I definitely have an anger problem, but for the most part, over the last like couple years of my life, I've tried to like cut that out as much as possible. Like I've got a kid.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Are you okay?
I'm just an asshole, but
Maybe.
like I get angry at the littlest things, like
Aw.
certain ways people talk to me, whatever. But anyways, like for some reason I took, because this is at that time, that's the only quote unquote career that I had. And I took it seriously because that's bonus money for me too. That's kind of how I get extra money. So I'm just like, pay me, bitch. Fucking pay me. Dude, I would sit there and try to go into people's houses and be like, I'm taking my shit right now. I don't care. I'm taking it right now. No, you're not.
You literally just reaffirmed the thought that this was what happened to me was not at even a big of a deal at all in any way. Because I called Allison. I was like, "Oh man, this fucking crazy guy! Like I almost got into a knife fight with this man.
Right.
We were about to duke it out in the streets." And as soon as I told her, like, and then he kicked my van. She was like, "Ow!" I was like, "What happened?" It's crazy, right? She's like, "No, I broke a nail." So, anyways, and then like started talking about something else. I'm like, "Well, I guess this doesn't fucking okay. Guess this doesn't matter at all." And then you just like, "Yeah, I do a lot of dangerous stuff too. I used to kick people's doors down and fucking raid their panties for the panties they owed apparently." Never mind. Doesn't even matter. Fuck it.
It is scary, but it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm a little desensitized because of what I've seen.
I understand, but like, what did I have my sunglasses on, my hat down. I'm in a work vehicle, 10 and 2, just trying to get home. That's it. I wasn't doing anything. I didn't give anybody a look. And I think, why did he pick my car? I don't know, but
I think I got to the point where like I had to like.
All right, it's about you. All right, cool.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
You,
I'm sorry.
Camera you. Here we go. Billy Show. Here we go.
I had to get to the point, or in my head, this is the reason why I'm kind of just like, it's wild. I think I would be terrified, but at the same time, like I remember having a conversation with a coworker at that same company. It was a different store, but it was in Waldorf versus when I was in DC. But I remember him telling me that he was getting mad at some guy that was like cutting him off, and he very, very specifically, vividly said, "I had my hand on a gun and I was ready to pull it." And I'm just like, dog, I ain't fucking with anybody in this fucking area anymore. Like I'm not honking my horn. I'm not driving aggressively. I'm not doing anything because you don't know what the fuck is happening or what people have. And that's fucking terrifying. So at this point, I just try to like forget that shit exists and then live my life.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. And that's the right way to do it,
Right.
honestly, especially in those kind of areas where it's like anything could happen. You got a millionaire house and then 2 blocks away, it's like super like 100-year-old homes, just shitty area,
Projects.
low income,
Yeah, it's
shit,
terrible.
just garbage. And you just never know what's gonna happen.
In the richest areas
And
in the U.S.
his fucking hand in his
That's
pockets.
when you're
freaking me
saying
the
that, I just
fuck
kept
out.
trying to channel that out.
Right, I was like, okay,
That's terrifying.
Exit plan. Like I was
Right.
ready to hit 3 cars. I was ready to fucking clip that one, median. I could get through that.
Or him, pull a weapon out. I'll fucking take you.
Rather, you don't. Would you? No, because there's no room in front of me. There's literally from my car to him maybe 5 feet, and then the car behind him was like, I don't know, 10 feet. So how fast was I even gonna go?
Looks like I'm taking this defense plea when I get to court, and I guess I'll be in court that same day for rear-ending another person because I don't care.
No,
it's my life where I rear-end somebody.
Professional exeter. I'm out of there. I'm not looking to assault.
Better than me. I had an uncle one time who said he was working at he worked at like a convenience store, like a 7-Eleven, but they're popular in like the Midwest. They're called Quick Trips. I don't know if you've ever heard of those. Probably not. Anyways.
No.
Quick Trips. They're actually really nice stores. I actually wish we had them here, but I would thank heaven for 7-Eleven. We're getting one down here, by the way. Did you know that?
A what?
7-Eleven?
I live my life in 7-Elevens, and that's the one thing I thought about this place, this area we live in. I'm like,
no 7-Elevens.
where the fuck is there a 7-Eleven?
Yeah, they're building one, I think, in Lexington Park.
What if I want a beef patty?
They're so good.
Where's the beef patty?
They're so fucking good.
Yeah. And I mean, it's gas station food. We know what it is. But for gas station food,
taquitos
it's a
and beef patties, I will tear that shit up all day long.
What if I want little mini toothpaste and I don't want to go to fucking Walmart, a super Walmart, to get my little mini toothpaste?
I agree.
Little things like that.
Yeah, that's we're finally getting one. Anyways, he worked at this Quick Trip, and he said this guy came in, had his hands in his pocket, like in his jacket pocket, and like pretended like he had a gun, and I was like, I need all the money.
Oh, cool.
And my crazy ass uncle was like, no, like, how about you shut the fuck up? I know you don't have a gun in your pocket. It's definitely your hand.
Let me see that.
So
thing,
get the fuck
dude.
out.
What you rocking?
Like, but there's just a fact of just like being ballsy enough to be like, I'm 100% because I don't know if I could tell. Maybe I could, but
who
he's straight up just like, that's not a gun.
Way.
Get the fuck out of my store.
Is gonna brandish the weapon just so there's no fucking confusion. They're trying to get in and out.
That's true too. I guess that makes sense.
The whole shirt and the thing, and you obviously see it's like your finger when it's like put up. It's like, what kind of gun are you rocking right now, bro? Like, Jesus.
You got a one shooter?
Right.
What are you gonna do? Laugh the rest of them to death?
Right. So
funny.
We got some.
Do you know what that's from?
What?
Do you know what that's from?
Say it again.
What were you gonna do? Laugh the rest of them to death? Funny.
Hold on.
You brought a 6-shooter? What were you gonna do? Laugh the rest of them to death? Funny, man.
Are you doing the voice correctly?
I'm terrible at accents, but I'm trying.
I thought your English accent was pretty good. Do it in the English accent. Maybe I'll get it then.
My English accent, like how I talk?
Yeah.
What were you gonna do? Laugh the rest of them to death?
No, you fucking dumb. It's fucking British accent.
What were you gonna do? Laugh the rest of them to death?
All right.
Funny, man.
One more time.
Funny. What were you?
I'm close to getting
it. What were you gonna do? Laugh the rest of them to death?
All right.
Funny, man.
I have no idea. What the
Boondock
fuck
Saints?
I've seen that movie like once. I don't know.
What? Are you kidding me?
No.
That's one of my top 5s. 100%.
Along with every Avengers movie ever made.
So I collectively put those together.
Mm-hmm.
MCU, collectively Star Wars.
Okay.
I feel like I've had other like number like 3s and 4s because I was gonna put Boondock Saints like 5, but it's probably number 3.
Oh, before we switch topics, I think I figured out why I can't stand the Marvel movies besides the obvious reasons. I think honestly, I think the CGI fucks with me way too hard. The same reason
I think it looks great.
I really dislike The Hobbit. I love the Lord of the Rings universe and shit. Hated the Hobbit movies.
Really?
There was so much CGI. It takes me the fuck out of movies
Really?
That's why I like Christopher Nolan movies because he like combines them very well.
Right.
A lot of practical, a lot of CGI. Moving on. That was just a fun little. I was like, I think that's what it is because these shitty movies are shitty to me for a reason, not just because they're bad, which they are, but it's also this.
All in all, with these stories though, I want to move to Lynchburg.
Oh yeah, because you did say that. We had the recap. We had the wedding, or me and Allison
finally.
No
more talking about it.
We're done. We're done. So for everyone, sorry, we're done. We're done. But I do.
I know it's your weekly update.
Yeah, just touch on it. It's over, and thank God, put that to rest. Holy shit, we went there. It was in Lynchburg, really out there. From here, it's like 4.5 hours west.
Yeah.
Solid location, pretty isolated, has everything you need in town, but then you get like a house on the mountainside, basically. Venue was dope. Staff was great. Food was great. I really don't have anything to even say about it because it was awesome. Unless you have something that you saw that I maybe didn't see that was notable.
Nah, I mean, it was fucking beautiful. I saw an Xfinity store, so my best guess is they have a solid internet connection somewhere in that town, and I want to move. To have a mountain view, yet still have some of the as country as I would love to say that I could go live off and distance and not be around anybody. I still need my shit. I want to be where shit is. Like I want to hit up a bar or go, to a restaurant or be able to shop not 30 minutes away. But with that being said, it was amazing. You and your wife are emotionless humans. We had a really awesome bet going of how quickly somebody would cry. And Tony, the producer that owes us a lot of money and got fired, won the bet because he said they're not going to.
I
appreciate it.
I almost fucking waterfalled for sure. I almost
really.
Did.
I couldn't see you. I saw your back
when she was. It's the same shit. You got all your family and friends staring at you, which is awkward.
Tony was crying. Did you see that?
Of course he cried. He cries at everything.
As you guys are walking away, you just see him like. There's a picture with him.
If he's watching this, he's crying right now, just thinking about the fucking wedding. Big pussy. No, I did when she was walking down because you got everyone looking at you, and then everyone's like, I see everyone in my peripherals like looking, like they're looking at her, and then they're looking at me like, is he crying?
Right. That's what they do.
Are you gay? Are you fucking stupid? And I felt it, and then I like closed my eyes. No. Yes, I took a breath, closed my eyes, like, you got it. Reset. Fucking reset everything. Yeah, did the vow shit. That was funny. Well,
you sounded like you were choking up a little bit during your vow, though.
No, I kept losing
at the very end.
My throat was dry, and I kept losing my place.
Ah, that's what it was.
So I was a little off my game for sure. But Alec, who was the what do you call that, master of ceremonies or something?
Officiator.
Whatever. He was doing that. High school friend, which fucking worked out perfectly, and he did great. But then all he had to do was turn the microphone on and hand it to me, and like I watched him. He's like, and now we will do the vows, and his hands were just like. Just trying to hit the fucking giant button on the microphone.
We were staggered, so I missed all of
Dude, it
this.
was so.
Oh man!
I didn't say anything for a minute, and then like I don't know, 7 seconds went by, and I was like, "Come on, bro, what are you doing?" Oh, it was so good. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really notable though, like awkward moments or like something funny that I didn't catch or.
Even for me, I felt like it went by.
I thought I would have content. I got nothing on it.
Yeah, for me, it went by really quick. Even though I wasn't the one getting married, it felt like I was. But we had shit to do. We had a lot of shit to do the day before. We had a lot of shit to do day of.
Yeah, that was a lot for everybody.
It was a great weekend. I mean, we got. I at least got tanked every single night. Some people a little worse than others.
Yeah.
Friday or Saturday morning was very fucking rough for some of the dudes. The only thing I can remember is stepping in the elevator with Curtis, and there's just sweat just pouring down his face. And I'm just like, you good, man?
Curtis was the MVP. He actually had a couple funny moments. You just reminded me when we were all in the same hotel, obviously. And somebody told me this third hand. He was going up to his floor, and then he gets in the elevator, and he sees Curtis in the elevator, like in his boxers, and like a plunger in his hand.
What?
And he immediately knew he was outed. He's like, oh, fuck, now everybody knows that I clogged the fucking toilet. And he had to go downstairs to get a fucking plunger from the
That is fucking wild. Why is this just now coming up?
I think Wilson mentioned, there was too much going on. I think
oh my God.
Wilson mentioned that in passing. He said he was dying laughing. So
that is so fucking great.
He crapped it. And then there was a couple people that checked in. They're like, oh, there's my room number. All right, cool. Open it. There's fucking people in there. That happened like 3 or 4 times.
That's insane.
People. So that hotel really fucked up. It was a nice hotel, but they just fucked up.
There was nice things. We had blood in our bathtub.
Oh my God.
So we showered on top of a towel the entire weekend.
It was a newer hotel too.
It looked like it was, if it wasn't newer, it just got remodeled. But the whole city of Lynchburg looks like a brand new city.
It really does.
Like that college campus, Liberty University.
Yeah.
Prettiest campus I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Pub right down the street. Literally walk there.
Walk to the pub every night. They were supposed to close at midnight. They stayed open till like almost 2 a.m. for us every night.
Every night because we had fucking 16 deep.
Right.
And we're paying.
Getting fucking hammered. So we're paying $80 bar tabs for everybody, you know.
Fucking everybody got to meet everybody, seeing everybody mingle. That group, when are they going to get together? That's what's wrong.
Oh my God.
I
thought my soda was making that noise. It's
the laptop
fans.
fans just started popping off. But yeah, seeing that group together, I mean, it's boring, honestly, but it was more cool than I expected to see the friends and the family.
Everybody got along. Everybody
really
had
cool.
a great time.
Yeah.
Even the family that was hanging out, like, what is that, your aunt and uncle or something?
Jeff and Gloria.
Yeah. They were even cool.
Yeah.
Taking the video on the iPad. It was sick.
No, those guys they're like the Medina ambassadors because my family's so fucking big on that side.
Right.
They just couldn't. Most of them are in Colombia anyways.
Right.
They couldn't make it, so they always, they sent their cards with Jeff and Gloria because they just travel.
It's awesome.
Nonstop. Yeah, it was all. I'm trying to think. We did the Enigma "Return to Innocence," that song at the end. That was a highlight.
I didn't know anything about it until I had to have you guys explain it to me.
I don't even know if it's worth even going into. Me, Curtis, and Wilson, we play games online, and we always, we just bullshit a lot. And we were talking about that old song. I was like, oh, it's this literally a Native American guy, like singing, like humming almost. It's like, hi, hi, oh, I feel like some people it clicked immediately. And Wilson goes, Return to Innocence, Enigma. I'm like, how the fuck do you know that? It was in every like 90s movie, basically. And then people realized it was a little bit racist, and we probably shouldn't do that anymore. But we always thought it'd be funny. Like, what if a cover band tried to do that? Like at a bar, like, all right, guys, next one, Return to Innocence. Let's get down. And he just starts going, hi, hi, oh, I don't think you could do that anymore.
No.
It was just a funny bit. And then for some reason, Curtis manhandled all the groomsmen towards the end of the night and told the DJ to play the song and had them all like singing a song.
We're all just swaying back and forth, hands on the shoulders.
I had about 38 groomsmen. More like
approximately
12 or something. It was ridiculous.
It's a lot.
But it was worth it. Fuck it. Seeing all you guys.
100%.
And everyone's arm in arm. And approximately 2 guys knew what was going on. Me, Curtis, and Wilson. So 3. And then the rest are just like reluctantly like, hi.
I'm sitting there. I'm going back and forth. And I got my beer in my hand and I go, what's going on? Somebody explain what the fuck is going on right now. What is this? Do you know? Do you know? And they're just like, and they're losing it. Dude. And I'm just like, and you're losing. I'm like, dude, somebody please explain what the fuck is going on.
They started the song at the very beginning, which that part isn't even in the beginning. It happens about 3 or 4 times staggered, and it's a 4-minute song. So like between those parts, it was just them like,
because other thing was I was like, all right, like there's a few of us, or at least me, maybe even only me.
Shit.
Other than your other brother that I had no idea existed until that weekend.
Lucas.
But everybody else was like from high school time. So I was like, maybe something happened in high school or
this was a brand.
Is this like a song from a movie I'm supposed to know? Like, it's almost like I was like, is this like a Night of the Roxbury or something? Did I miss this? Like,
no.
What is this? And I was completely lost. We even go outside and everybody's just still, I have no idea what's going on. And then finally one of you, possibly you, explained what the fuck just happened. And I'm just like, I just got trolled for fucking 15 minutes here on the dance floor. I don't know what the hell's going on.
The song ends and Billy just makes eye contact and walks straight up to me. He was like, "What the hell was that? What is happening?" Like he was so confused. But oh god, we're still talking about this shit.
Wedding, it's done.
It's over.
Mr. and Mrs. Medina, it's sick. You guys are already advancing in life.
Let's see my ring.
Gonna buy a house, a car. You bought a car.
Yeah.
Car's done, so that was sick. I just saw that like 10 minutes ago.
Car,
so that was
pretty
awesome.
sick too. It's pretty fucking sick. Monthly fucking payment.
I bet.
Yeah. Warranty mixed with the other car's fucking difference on the thing. That's why I always bought clunkers. I'll fucking deal with it. Take a fucking shitty car note. And now it's like, I guess this has to be over, but it's worth it because now I have Bluetooth. I guess it's worth it. I don't fucking know. It's a lot of money. But we got some snacks. Fuck it. We're here.
Cool.
Yeah. What do you have?
Oh,
Jesus.
All right. So beer for today. We're not going to pour the beer because we're cool.
No, we don't know how to pour a beer.
Heavy Seas beer. I feel like I've had some Heavy Seas stuff before, but so for today, as the filming of this, we had my wife's sprinkle because we're having a girl. So we had her little sprinkle for the girl today, and the box that she brought stuff home in was this Choppy Cannon Citrus IPA box, and I love beers like that. There's one that I can't fucking remember right now, and I'm surprised I don't. It's a citrus like drink, and I fucking love it, but I can rarely find it. I think it's a flat tire one or something. Anyways, I went to the liquor store today to get some ice, and then I figured while I'm there, I'm gonna pick up some drinks. So I've got the citrus IPA. It was a sampler. You've got another one.
I have the mango lime IPA. Tropicannon? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. They spaced it out, stupid. Tropicannon. So hold on, this is a Heavy Seas, and it's called.
Isn't Tropicannon like an orange juice?
Tropicana.
Oh,
I see what they did. Very nice, and it's Heavy Seas, so it's like Pirate Cannon, Tropicannon.
Smells like what flavor do I have again? Citrus.
Yeah,
whatever flavor that is.
Citrus.
Sprite.
What you got? Now. Yeah.
It kind of sucks, but I just drink like this like Sonic Peach G Fuel. Shout out to G Fuel.
Tastes like Sonic.
And I can't taste anything, so I'm gonna let my palate cleanse for a second. But it's okay. But it's like I barely have any flavor. What do you got? How's that mango lime? The lime threw me off, but
it's dude. I've only had like maybe a dozen IPAs. Yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting more IPA.
I'm getting there's like a hint of lime. The smallest hint of lime, nothing on the back end but IPA, and definitely no fucking mango. Like no mango. And I'm a mango fella. I'm a mango boy.
Maybe we should let our palates cleanse. I don't know when the last time you took a drink of your...
Let's cleanse our palins, or whatever you said.
Palins.
So, okay, I got a snack. These are coming from Vegas, so Southwest, West Coast, essentially, whatever.
Okay.
Because I'm sure they're everywhere. there, and I'm sure you could specially order them here. I've just never seen them. I was just interested. I saw them in like a bodega or whatever. You want to try the soft thing or the hard thing?
It doesn't matter.
Cool. Let's try the soft thing first, actually. Lucas Salsagetti, watermelon flavored hot candy strips and tamarind flavored sauce. Yeah.
What the fuck is that? All right.
I don't want to. I've already tried this. I tried it because I was so fucking interested. So you're gonna take that. It's got some sauce. It's got some sauce on it, and you're gonna put the sauce onto the licorice type candy. Or you could just make a little puddle of sauce, a little puddle of mud, and dip it.
What in the fuck is this? I've never seen a candy come with sauce.
Pretty sure I read it perfectly fine. Watermelon flavored hot candy strips and tamarind flavored sauce. Salsagetti. So they're taking salsa, spaghetti, but it's Mexican? Where is this made?
Okay,
yeah, made in Mexico.
My jeans are ruined, but that sauce I would throw on fucking burritos.
It's good, right? Like the sauce was actually
the sauce
legit.
is fucking tasty,
right? I
don't know
shocked.
about with candy, so let's figure it out.
Well, let's see. Give it a shot. Thought I was gonna get shot today.
So you have tried this?
Yeah, I had to try it because it was just so different, and I was there. So, what do you think? Come on. Use your words. Audio. It's an audio thing.
I just don't get it. Like it's
okay.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
Right.
I feel like I'm eating a watermelon burrito right now.
Yes.
It's fucking wild.
On the nose.
100%.
That's what
watermelon
I got from
burrito. Sauce is delicious. I'm sure this watermelon candy, it's basically like that sugary, like sweet tart or like Twizzler with like the sugar extra sour shit on it.
It's
with sick ass salsa like sauce.
But it's not the word. It doesn't. It works, but it also doesn't work. It's really weird.
At first, it does not.
Right.
It tastes terrible at first. Then it starts to get there because you get a little bit of that sweet. It's a watermelon burrito.
How many peripheries do you give that?
I'll give it 3 out of 5 peripheries.
3 out of 5 peripheries.
3 out of 5 peripheries.
Yeah, considering you read it and you're like, all right, this is obviously like a gimmick. Well, it still is a gimmick. But speaking of gimmicks, I have something cool.
Is that a scorpion? Put your hand behind it.
Yeah. I literally did nothing. Yeah, so I can't tell if it's a fucking lollipop with a little scorpion in the middle. Problem is, I mean, it couldn't be fake. Well, I guess it could be, but I feel like... Yeah, it says here. Ingredients. Malted whole syrup. Can't say that. And scorpion.
Do you have 2 of those?
Yeah,
How are we going to get that?
I got 2.
Dude, this looks like a Tootsie Roll, though. I don't know. We'll be sitting here for 2 hours trying to get through the scorpion.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure I want to try scorpion.
Why?
That's terrifying. Dude, I lived in Florida. I think I had like an albino scorpion
just close my
crawling on me in my living room on my couch.
Uh-huh.
And it scared the fuck out of me.
Let's for TikTok, let's just smash these open and fucking eat the scorpion.
We'll do that.
Terrible.
Yeah. All right. So Niko just brought up a good point. In all of our socials, you are going to see a link in there that will link you to all of our socials. Let me be the first to tell you, I hate these, but when you have a lot, I am tired of putting like us here, follow us here, check us out here. It's a lot, guys. I apologize, but we are on TikTok now as well. And we do have a Twitter. All of them will be kind of be the same thing, except for like, I don't think Twitter, you can just put up like straight up videos. Maybe you can. I don't know.
You can.
Got to figure out how to work Twitter. But the reason for that is to pick your flavor. If you are a TikToker and you love being on TikTok and you never check Facebook or any of that, you'll find us there. If you like us here, you like us there. Obviously, we're on YouTube if you're watching this. And if you're not, you know we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of that. Check us out there. Please, if we're not somewhere that you prefer, let us know in the comments. But yeah, TikTok. We got one up so far. We're going to try to do at least 1 or 2 little segments per week. Let us know what you think. I think our first one so far is pretty good. But yeah, that'll be a cool little TikTok thing.
Yeah, let's do that. I guess that's how we have to think now because we have to be on TikTok. Why are we on there again? Why?
The discoverability on TikTok is mind blowing. And we've got 159 subs. Still trying to get to 500 so I can give away this pedal and clear up some space and put cables or something there.
Double down, 1,000. 1,000 subs.
Yeah, if y'all keep taking your time, it's gonna be 1,000.
10,000.
10,000. I can see that.
Okay. So why are we
Did
on
you get
TikTok?
that? Come on, man.
No. What?
Damn it. 10. It was like 1,000, and then you're like 10,000. I was like 100,000. I was like, I could see that. That seems fair. Yeah, I could see that. Dwight,
What are you doing?
Dwight with the apocalypse,
Dude,
in the office. You have to get these.
Your movie quotes are so ambiguous. He'll literally say like he'll look at me and be like, "The blue, right?" I'm like, "What does that mean?" Like, "Oh, you don't know that quote, dumbass." It's the most. It's not a specific particular thing that you could. It's not saying like shake and bake.
I could see that.
Why does that? No, there's too many episodes, and there's too many.
There's
jokes.
not too many episodes. There's
Name
not
an
enough
iconic
episodes.
joke, like fucking, what's a good one from The Office? Everybody would get that watches The Office. That's what she said. The most basic one in there.
Right.
I can get that. What the fuck did you say again? Do it one more time with an English accent.
I can see that. I can see that.
I can see that.
Oh, I can see
I'm
that.
supposed to catch that, or I'm not a true fan of The Office.
Perhaps that's. Yes.
This is ridiculous.
Sure.
Horrible.
I can see that.
And if anybody caught that, let me know if I'm a bad viewer or fan of The Office because I didn't catch the most random.
That's such a good scene, though. Do you remember the scene?
No.
Let's act out the scene. All right, you be Jim, I'll be Dwight.
Okay.
Right? And Dwight is eating his massive can of beans in the break room.
Okay.
And they're like, Dwight, what's up with that? He's like, well, this is my basically apocalypse. What do you call it when you have all that shit stored up? Like,
Go bag.
No, not a go bag.
Bug
Like
out.
my supply.
Sure.
And these things are about to expire, so I have to get through all of this. He had like a giant pudding,
Yeah, I remember.
giant beans, and he's like, they were basically discussing like when could it happen. He's like, could be tomorrow, could be 30 days. And Jim goes, well, what about 100?
Okay.
I could see that.
I see.
What about
Okay.
now? Fill me out here. What about 5 years, perhaps? Come on, it just.
No, you set
It's
it
such
up,
a good
and
scene.
I get that, but you can't just take all that context and then say I can see that, and me be able to put all that shit together.
I just have a ton of useless fucking information
Yeah.
stored here that I guess nobody else has that section of their
Yup.
brain.
Like the backline TikTok. Don't go follow that bullshit.
Go follow us
Fucking waste of
on
time.
TikTok. It is sick. I
Walt
can
just
see
eat
that.
Scorpions like no one's done this before.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
I've had some shit going on. It's actually bothering me just a little bit right now. But we didn't record at the wedding, obviously.
Yeah, we've been.
When was
fucking
that last weekend?
busy. No, it's 2 weeks ago.
What happened last weekend? I had just got my
Yeah, you were fucked up.
wisdom teeth taken out. And aside from that, especially because I'm older, it was more complicated. And on top of that, I'm
He's a
pretty sure
pussy.
I got an infection.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm like on antibiotics now.
Did you go to the doctor's yet?
Yeah, I did to check it out
Did they
because
say
it was
everything-
bothering me. He said probably an infection. Here's some antibiotics.
Probably an infection.
Yeah, so
All right.
basically on the right side here, there's a little like pocket right next to the tooth that kind of swelled up, and it was not going down. It feels like it's getting a little bit smaller, so I feel the progress, but the pain would get so bad that would like shoot up to my ear and shit.
Yeah.
And I thought I created dry sockets because when you read online, it's that, but
But it wasn't that.
it doesn't seem like it's that.
Well, that's good.
Anything that I've seen.
You're freaking the fuck out.
So
about
now
that.
the only thing is like I'm taking less like, Tylenol or ibuprofen throughout the day. I'm taking it maybe once a day, if not at all. And then I'm also able to eat pretty much everything. I ate a chip today, felt kind of like it was a really hard like cracker kind of thing.
Oh,
I was like, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that. But
chip was hard.
other than that, I get some food stuck back there. I just kind of flush it out and I'm good to go. But it's fuck. I don't look, if you're having kids or whatever, have your kids get them out as early as they possibly can, just so they heal up quicker and get better quicker, because the older you get, this shit is fucking terrible.
So you're saying if you have kids, your advice is to get their wisdom teeth taken out immediately.
Can't do that. But
That's what you said.
as soon as one of them pokes through, go get them cut out.
I wouldn't advise that.
I would 100%
You're not a
advise that.
doctor. Don't be.
I am a
giving out
doctor.
Advice.
I am a
Don't do
doctor.
that. No, dude. But one other thing that kind of ticked me off because we were doing the pre-show shit. Pre-show. What is going on with my Maryland natty bow? It's creeping in, dude.
Natty
Jesus.
bow.
I feel like a smib. Olympia Dukakis.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
Do we want to explain what SMIB is to anybody who's not from Southern Maryland?
Feel free. I don't think I'm allowed to do that.
Why would I be allowed to do that?
You're a white.
That doesn't.
And I'm only half white. No one recognizes that because all the brown confuses them.
We'll keep it an inside joke. You can find out the answer on our Patreon. Go
Google
ahead, continue.
Or go to our Patreon that doesn't exist yet. Olympia. Stop me when something's interesting. Olympia Dukakis. Phoenix Suns. Real Madrid.
These are
Habro Cox.
different teams.
Jabril Cox.
Yeah.
Ian Book.
Cox. That's interesting.
Dylan Moses. Eli Broad. Andy Ruiz. Trey Smith. That's like some of the most Googled shit the past week, and it just gets worse and worse. Kentucky Derby 2021. NFL Draft Round 2. We're not doing fucking sports. ESPN. Lakers. The only interesting, it's not even interesting, it's just kind of sad, is Marilyn Manson. Oh, so maybe he's bouncing back from all the craziness in his giant fucking face. Nope. Game of Thrones actress sues Marilyn Manson for sexual assault. Great. He's on a fucking roll.
I'm kind of glad
dude.
you brought that up. I saw something about
face?
that. I saw something about that.
Massive.
As I was scrolling through probably Facebook or something the other day. I don't know if this is true, so if you're watching, look it up. Let me know if this is true. But this is what I saw about that. That actress claims that she was sexually abused or abused by him or whatever happened before they started dating, and then 2 months later started dating him.
Oh, really? No shit.
As controversial as this may sound, you are the fucking problem, people like that. You cannot just go around accusing people of shit and then start dating them afterwards. Like, what? Why? That's a problem. That's on you. That is your fault 100%.
I don't know how I feel about that because
that's what I read. That I did not back it up, so I could be wrong.
I literally don't know.
But I'm pretty sure that's kind of what happened. And I feel like this happened. It kind of brought up because we talked about that or the Crystalia type shit and stuff. Like,
yeah.
In today's society, I don't know what actually is true and what's not. And that's a problem. But it becomes such a major headline that person's life is over. What if none of this shit is true?
Well, what I think it's subjective as to if it's true, because if something happened and Manson saw it one way and she saw it another way, or even saw it that way, but then time went on and she got resentful and then she skewed the way, her perspective was in that very particular situation. I don't know. It's very tricky.
That's a whole subject that you could really get lost on. Like,
yeah, I don't like it.
Both of us were drunk, but now I'm saying he or she raped me, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Like, I don't know how to tether that line. All I know is there is a law, and the law says this is what happens. You lay your hands on anybody, it is abuse, whether you're a woman hitting a man or a man hitting a woman. And if you rape them, on non-consensual sex, it's rape. Like, I don't know, man. This shit's wild, and it sucks for people like that because they're obviously in spotlights of some sort. I was never a huge fan of Marilyn Manson. When I saw that like post, like, hey, this happened before, 2 months before they started dating, this alleged thing that happened, that's disgusting to me. And like, I don't know, just pisses me off.
He's 52 years old. Oh God.
Manson is 52?
It says here at the bottom, investigating the 52-year-old
damn,
Warner.
Dude.
Oh, his last name's Warner.
Getting older.
Dude, she was only in 14 episodes of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I saw a picture of her. I was like, I don't remember her. I mean, there's 9 seasons or 8 seasons of Game of Thrones. She wasn't. But it's still like...
You can't win.
Is that a claim to fame, though? You know what I mean?
No,
like, you were only in 14 episodes. It's like probably a back character.
I got fucking paid. I'm in Game of Thrones. I don't even like it. The best thing for her to do is be like, fuck Game of Thrones. Like, as soon as she's done getting her fucking checks and shit. That's the best thing to do. And then you could pop off and do some sort of hot tub Twitch bullshit, or you could do like a boxing match against one of the Paul fucks.
Dude, you just summed up like what is going on in the world. I like it.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Hot tub, dude. I watch
We suck, but that's embarrassing.
I watch Tim the Tap Man daily. I watch Tim the Tap Man daily. I am completely sold on his channel. It is highly entertaining. He's pretty decent at Warzone. It makes me think that I could play, and then I hop into a match, get my ass handed to me, and then go back to watch him because I suck.
He's fun.
But he literally is like, he was getting his ass handed to him one day, and he's like, chat, That's it. I'm getting a hot tub. I'm getting a hot tub, and I'm done playing Warzone. I'm getting a hot tub. And I was like, it is so funny, like, because he's such, I mean, obviously somebody like him, Nick Merckx, all these guys, they're these like top, you know, outside of like Ninja and Shroud, all these guys are your top like 1% of Twitch, like the amount of people that they have following them. They're probably not even 1%. They're probably like 0.25%, those guys. And he just like straight up can like make fun of the platform that he's on and knows what is going on. Like, I'm just getting a hot tub, chat. I'm getting it's just fucking hilarious. But yeah, I thought that was fucking funny.
That's their lane because that's all they do and that's their work. So
right.
they're in touch with what they need to do to stay relevant on that fucking platform. Kind of sucks, but they're fucking absolutely killing it. So who cares?
Something cool I did see.
All right, real quick trend. Before you get into that.
God, it's another trend, but I'm just going to cap off of what
we're going to update this. Stop me when something's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, got to go down a little bit. Chelsea versus Fulham, which is soccer, football.
Do you want to explain what's going on over there right now?
About
like the what is it called?
We're stopping on this one. All right. We talking about?
I'm just confused. There's the Premier League maybe is disbanding. Like it's just no more.
I haven't followed soccer in like 5 years.
Okay,
it's a lot.
I don't know if it's a Premier League or one of those like 25 million leagues over there, but one of the big ones is like no more.
I'd be shocked.
I wonder how the fuck that works.
I'd be shocked if it was the Premier League because that's literally like the number one in the world.
I think it's the Premier.
There's so
many.
Could
be,
there's
but
so
I could
many
be wrong.
Leagues. I don't know. And plus, all that shit is so corrupt and convoluted. It's like I can't.
I think there was like a major issue that caused like everybody. It was almost like a Brexit kind of thing where they just all started pulling out and said we're not doing this anymore.
Well, good, I guess. I don't know. I can't follow that shit anyway. They take breaks like 2 months out of the year, so it's just constant games, constant leagues,
that's wild.
Constant championships. I love soccer.
Those guys stay that condition.
I can't catch a game anyways because it's all overseas, and I got to wake up early or stay up mad late. To like, it's not fucking fun.
Yeah,
and I don't like reruns, so it's just a mess. That's Kentucky Derby. I already said that. Blah blah blah. Mint Julep, Matt Gates, Asante Samuel Jr., Mayday, Israel, 10 boys and teens among the dead in Israel festival stampede. That's fun. Tom Clancy without remorse.
Hold on, stop there. Have you seen anything about this yet?
Michael B. Jordan.
He was doing an interview on Twitch last night about it, and I had saw like a quick snippet of like him with a gun.
Yeah.
I had no idea what it was, but I'm a fucking huge fan. If it says Tom Clancy, movie, show, whatever, I'm all about it, and I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah.
I want to watch it so fucking bad now. I just have to see if Lauren is going to want to watch it or if I can just watch it on my own. So I've got to watch that and Mortal Kombat. Let me know in the comments which one to watch first.
It's not a big deal, but I guess it is a big deal because I never thought about it. First, Tom Clancy.
And Michael B. Jordan is a great actor, so anything that he does, I'm all about too.
I haven't seen him in a fucking bad movie.
No. I haven't watched Fahrenheit 451 yet.
Blanking.
It's a movie about the book, the burning of books. They did a movie on it. It's on HBO as well.
I definitely heard it,
but I haven't watched it yet because I'm like, I don't remember the book, but I do remember reading it. But I'm just like, I'm not sure if I'm interested about the story. Plus, it's a scary possible reality.
Oh,
and I don't like watching movies like that. Like
it could be
the
upsetting.
way the world is right now, especially with at least US, the possibility of like, hey, no more books because we don't want educated people and people like, the people having the power rather than the government. It scares the shit out of me. So I don't like watching shit that could become a reality. It kind of terrifies me. Except for like war shit, which is already a reality, and for some reason I'm fucking super hype on that.
Okay,
kind of shit.
Tangent alert. Are you good? Are you having another crisis right now? You spiraled right here, dude. You fucking fishtailed.
It was 30 seconds, but go ahead. Continue.
With Tom
I'm built different.
Great series.
I'm built different.
Michael B. Jordan's fucking possibly the hottest man alive with his body in Creed.
I haven't watched Creed.
What the fuck is going on with that guy?
I watched Creed because I'm not a big Rocky fan.
Whatever he's on, sign me up, bro.
Yeah.
Except for all the work and the diet and stuff like that. So yeah, that's great.
Do you guys just take shots for that, or like what do we do?
Do you guys
do you just like injected it here, the ass, and you just look like
that? So you get in something like a tanning bed, but it shoots you with muscles and proteins, and it gets away with all the icky parts of you that make you look
like all of you guys aren't just some kind of radioactive thing. Is that why some of these actors die so early because you have too much radiation in your body?
The best quote I heard about the Ben Askren fight, this is the only thing I'm going to say about it because it's not even worth talking about, was somebody said he has the body like a bag of milk. And I was like, I relate so hard to that, dude.
Yeah, so that fight happened. Absolute garbage. He flopped the fight. That's cool. Apparently one of the Pauls are about to fight Mayweather. I would like to watch that. The last UFC fight was they were all pretty sick. One of the best tickets I've ever seen, and I think everybody is agreeing with that right now. The main fights were great. USA beat communism. That was sick. That was one of the big ones out there. I think her name's Rose. Fought some like communist like chick. So that was sick. Always fun to see communism go down. And it was a great fucking ticket. The main fight, like Usman beat the shit out of Masvidal, and Masvidal's like, yo, I'll probably say his name wrong. Sorry, I'm not a big guy on UFC, but I love watching the fights for some reason.
Fun fact. And then you can continue. I don't need any comments about it. My dad was a communist. Go ahead. Keep talking shit.
Are you being for real?
Keep talking shit, bro. No, he was a believer in Marxist, basically.
Really?
He read a lot, and he thought he knew what he was.
Dude,
he came from Colombia in the late 70s. Sorry,
right?
You know,
the problem with a lot of this stuff is there's these
no politics.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like trying to fucking stay away from the problem is so many things sound just so good on paper, but they're not good, and there are proven systems with that. That's the most I'll go. But it's just not good. Some things like look like, oh my God, that's a utopian lifestyle, but it's not because it doesn't work. But anyways, great fight. Can't wait for the next one.
Dude, all right. I think I actually found some. Willow Smith opens up about being polyamorous. That's fun. Like no one knew that was happening or something. I thought everyone knew that was happening.
I don't care.
It was an entanglement.
Willow Smith actually brings me to something cool.
Yeah.
What I was going to say, trending right now, Dr. Dre is trending. Apparently he's about to drop a new album. Heard that Kendrick Lamar and Eminem are going to be on that. That will be an album review if it comes out. I think that'll be sick. I don't know when the last time Dr. Dre put out any music. It's probably been a long fucking time, as far as I know, because I don't stick with the rap world. But I think it would be sick to review that. But Dr. Dre is basically endorsed by Kiesel Guitars. There is a Kiesel guitar specifically for Dr. Dre and all of his musicians.
Well, I saw that coming a mile away.
I didn't. I'm gonna try to slip in a picture of it if I can on this podcast, but we edit so quick that I may not get it.
While you're doing that, why are my legs so white, bro? What the fuck is going on with me? Look at this. Am I yellow or is this the fucking... No. This color is like off. I'm a little more...
No, your legs do look super white though. But yeah, Dr. Dre, I'll just show you this picture. Like that's what Kiesel posted. And he's endorsed. Now, so on this...
Oh, show me that again.
Yeah, he's just like...
He's not... No one... Okay, yeah. No one poses like that around a guitar. That was the most unnatural thing I've ever seen, dude.
That's a bass as well, which is even funnier. That's but he has a signature bass and a signature guitar.
That's like putting you behind a guitar.
And it's...
like, what is this thing?
But what I am seeing an influx lately, and I don't want to say influx, it's like 5 people, but I'm seeing an influx of people who would not play guitar or be like guitar aficionados. Like now they're associated with the guitar. Dr. Dre is a weird one. I haven't seen anything from that specifically yet, but Willow Smith has a custom Ernie ball. St. Vincent is the model of it. So it's this weird kind of like X-shaped kind of guitar, but it is painted by Yvette Young from Covet, super talented guitar player, some chick, which is also really cool on that aspect. But there's a whole lot going on with it. It is Yvette Young, right? It's not Sarah. Anyways, but she's apparently like playing guitar now, which is really cool to see other genres of stuff bringing a guitar. There's also like this one chick that kind of blew up on like Metal Injection and shit like that. She was wearing a Metallica t-shirt in her TikTok, and some jackass was like, hey, name 3 Metallica songs. So she said, I'll do you one better. How about I play 3 Metallica songs?
Oh.
Shredded on guitar.
Oh, yeah.
And she blew the fuck up. So now she does like a lot of like R&B type songs, but then she'll throw like guitar solos that she's playing on it.
Yeah.
So to wrap this up real quick, I think it's really cool because the guitar has kind of, I don't want to say it's been dying, but it's like nobody cares anymore. Like you're either good or you're not. And these people are kind of bringing it to like life again. Like it's cool for guitar again. And more people are going to be like, I want to play guitar because Willow's playing it. This chick is playing it. Dr. Dre has like a guitar endorsement. I think it's a good thing for the community of like guitarists.
It's a good thing. It's also a completely artificial and fake thing.
I see that. I don't know about Willow. This chick though that plays, she's really good at. She's way better than me, and her genre is R&B.
The people who have the skills are always going to have those endorsements.
Right.
The endorsements, also,
and she's not even endorsed by a big guitar company. She's just playing guitar.
It's like how Bill Cosby had a honorary fucking doctorate degree. He didn't have a fucking doctorate degree. He was honorary. It's not fucking real. It's just he wouldn't have got that if he was.
Was he able to write his own prescriptions for the date rape drug that he was giving those girls?
Say that one more time.
Was he able to write his own prescriptions for the date rape drug that he was giving those girls all the time?
Okay, hold that.
Too soon?
Hold it. Yep. All right.
Is the camera even on me? Because I'm staring directly at my camera.
Is. And that's what happens when you miss, man. You got to swing. I like you swinging. I appreciate you swinging because I swing all the time and I hit maybe 1 out of 100. You got to sit in the shit.
That was a good one, though.
Sit in the shit.
That was a good one.
The context was good.
That's definitely going on TikTok.
It was horrible. But
yeah,
it's okay.
It's going on TikTok regardless.
Tell you anything. We're talking.
Anyways, have you been taking your notes at all?
I literally just looked at the notebook and realized I forgot to. I'm supposed to timestamp things.
We have a lot, I feel like, in this episode. Anyways, I think that's really fucking cool. That was the one thing. Nothing has been going on, so please, if you have anything that you want us to talk about, send it our way in the comments on any fucking thing. Clearly, we're on 55 different socials now. Hit us up on literally fucking everything.
The only musical thing I could find, I'm telling you, man, was fucking Marilyn Manson just fucking
Dr. Dre, like
women.
I said, that was
yeah. There's nothing happening.
Oh, sick! He's doing that again.
He's still at it, folks. Yeah. He's on fire.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Other than that, hey, look, we got an album review to talk about finally.
Whoops.
Forgot. This album review is Shadow of Intent's Primordial. Whose was this, by the way?
Mike
was
Jones.
This mine? Well, Mike Jones put it up, but whose turn was it?
Yours.
It was my turn. Okay, so I'll kick it off. I liked it a lot.
Fuck, sorry, I'm in this family group chat hell that I can't fucking get out of.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Silence. Jesus.
Shadow of Intent. Let me look up this album real quick. I really enjoyed this album. So I had the fortunate but unfortunate pleasure. I turned it on like about an hour into the drive to your wedding.
Oh yeah.
So about 3 hours, and that album played for 3 hours straight. But for me, so it knocked Lauren out. She fell asleep immediately. But for me, it was keeping me going. I really liked it. I get the Halo lore that Mike Jones was talking about. I love super kick-ass like metal with stringed or brass instruments behind it, like an orchestra, but it's got to be done in the right way. And I think whatever these guys are doing, they did it great. This album came out in 2016, and there's not a single song on this album that I was like, this kind of sucks. It's not something I think I would typically pick up or choose, but I really, really enjoyed it. The production quality was good. There's some really, really cool riffs. It did kind of feel like, and I could be wrong, I haven't listened to it since basically the wedding, so I kind of fucked up. But if I remember correctly, it felt like every song was like one big breakdown. Am I right on that?
It was a lot of that.
Which most of the time I would hate, but I didn't hate because they added that element of the orchestra behind it. But yeah, it was a fun album. Thank you, Mike Jones, for that. I did not hate it, and I kind of became a fan of Shadow of Intent. I started listening to Melancholy the other day, and it was along the same kind of lines, and it wasn't bad. And then Melancholy came out in 2019. Yeah, great album. I think so. It was a solid album. There was nothing crazy special, but there's nothing that sucked about it, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a goddamn metal album, man. And the more I start going back into listening to metal critically and not just like casually, you okay? You got a cramp?
I just have my leg up too much. It's like dead now.
Interesting. All right, moving on.
Broke my toe.
Yeah, it reminded me the production's fine, everything's fine, everything sounds good. The vocalists are great, the fucking guitarists are amazing, the drummer is competent, which I actually had to look up because every now and then I get a good feel for. I think I have a good record of stating whether a band has no drummer. Mm-hmm. So that means the drums are written by either the guitarist, the vocalist, or whoever.
Right.
And I got the vibe of that, just like the way the fills works and stuff. Like it felt very one-dimensional.
We've had a couple of those on the show.
Yeah, for sure. So I got to look this up. Shadow of Intent.
Yep.
Drummer. See if I'm right or wrong. But it was, yeah, I love the Halo. I like that. I like the lore. I'm not a big lore guy. Mike loves like backstory and like narratives and shit like that.
Right.
I'm not. It's never on my radar. It's not that I hate it. I just don't. My brain doesn't go that direction for some reason. I'm always about rhythm and pacing of songs, song structure, that kind of stuff. Surprise me, kind of a thing. These guys, they remind me of Black Dahlia Murder a little bit. They remind me of like kind of like metalcore, but like a little more interesting. But then they would come back and slap you with like some fun breakdowns,
Right.
which I appreciate. But the songs are long as fuck. From what I saw on the whole, the songs were really long, and
I couldn't tell when one ended and the next one began.
Yes, and that was the thing. That it was good because it was listenable. There weren't parts that were like, okay, they're being annoying. They're just doing this to stand out, or it's bad. Like it just doesn't make sense. But most of it did not make sense, if that makes sense. I know that sounds weird, but their song structure was non-existent to me. It was like, let's put this here, slap that here. Let's fucking shred a little bit. I wrote this breakdown. Fuck it. Throw it right there. Who gives a fuck? Fucking put it there. It doesn't matter. Should we repeat the chorus? Why? Why would we do that? No.
Right.
Keep it moving. Just bop, 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 bop. It felt very erratic. It felt like how I used to write shit in the day. It's just like, put that there, put that there. That makes sense. That sounds bad. Keep it anyways. Who gives a fuck? Let's fucking go out. Let's go to McDonald's or whatever we did. Let's see. Yesterday, Shadow of 10 announced they've got a new drummer that was in 2020. Okay, so I'm wrong. Fuck.
So they've had a drummer.
God damn it. I wonder how. It really, I don't know. Something about it. Maybe it still.
I don't really remember the drums, so I'm having a hard time.
It still could be that the guitarist, because I've played with people who write their own drums and they'll like play this to the T, and I feel like I'm not even the drummer at that point. But I am, but I'm not. I'm like a vessel for somebody else's creativity, which is fine. No, it was fun. It was also like, what the fuck is happening? Most of the album, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I tuned back in like 3 minutes later. I'm like, that was the same song. How would I know? There's no way of knowing. There's no callbacks or anything like that I've noticed. And they're not signed, which also makes sense. They're independent, which is cool.
Wow.
Because they're not small. They're not huge, but in the spectrum of
I've
metal,
definitely heard of them before Mike Jones put this album up.
But in the spectrum of, subgenres of metal, they're big. But in the worldwide sense of like pop
for
music,
sure.
It's not even a blip.
It's a little heavier for people. But
I always think of bands popular. I'm like, oh, they got like 1 million plays on this song. It's been out for 10 years. It's sick. And then I go to like Bobby Schmurder's fucking. I keep coming back to this guy. Keep listening to this fucking song. It's got like almost 1 billion plays on Spotify. Like 6 years or something. 6 years old.
Something hot shit.
Dude, we can't even say. I can't repeat any of the lyrics in that song.
No, you can't.
I was in Southeast. I was like, turn that down immediately. Turn that down immediately.
Am I looking me weird?
Fucking piss anybody off. I just like the fucking song. So I want to do a thing with my album. Thank you, Mike, for the suggestion. I enjoyed myself. I promise. I'm looking through these new albums, and we're just gonna fucking roulette this motherfucker, dude. I'm picking an album. Let's see. Pick a number between. Pick 1 or 2. Let's do that. Make it simple.
Go with 2.
Cool.
Even better.
I was really hoping you'd choose 1 because I feel like I might enjoy something about it. Have you heard of Sam Sodomsky?
No.
All right, neither have I. He's got an album called I'm confused. Destroyer. Have you heard of that?
Is that a band?
Apparently it's a fucking band.
I feel like I have, but I couldn't tell you what it.
Have We Met? It came out.
Is it metal?
It says rock.
Okay.
Destroyer.
Oh,
Have
dear
We Met?
God.
Let's check this out.
This could get bad.
Dan Behar moves like a ghost through his familiar. All right, we're not doing that one. That description really pissed me off. So we're gonna do. If I get past this fucking ad, I thought you had ad blocker on this.
On YouTube, I do.
This laptop sucks, or your internet's balls.
Neither of those.
God damn it! Where'd it go? Sorry, guys. This is the end of the episode, so I'm like fucking punting right now.
Hey, well, while you're doing that,
please.
I've got a little bit of news out there. Trying to remember them. So the first thing is there's some new albums that are out, which are really cool. I was going to save one to listen to, but I've already listened to it like 5 times, and I think that's just not fun to have it as an album review. So I'll just give a quick synopsis. Ola England just dropped his second solo album. We reviewed his first one on the channel, but his second one, absolutely fucking destroyed. I even commented because I'm a member, like I pay for, to be able to comment early, I guess, whatever. I like supporting him. I told him I had no idea how he was going to back up Master of the Universe, which was his first album. But he did it, and here we are. And what I liked was at the very end of the album, he brought a riff that I wouldn't even think would be the most popular riff off the first album, brought it back in such a way that talking about it is sending chills through my spine. I absolutely love that. I love his music. Really sick ass. I think it's called Star Singer or something like that. I would highly recommend checking that out, especially if you're a fan of instrumental shit. I couldn't get over it. I was so fucking blown away. At first, I heard a couple songs. I was like, meh, it's good, but I'm not sure if this is a really good follow-up to Master of the Universe, which was his first one. He always has some kind of like drawback to like video games or something that he does, which is really, Star Singer album. Also, I heard Liquid Tension Experiment, which is John Petrucci and Mike Portnoy's side band from outside of Dream Theater. It came out, and other quick news, Mudvayne is apparently doing a reunion, so we get some more Burder Ding, Burder Ding, Burder Ding.
Name a song by Mudvayne.
Dig.
Okay.
Which is Burder Ding. That's the only one that I know.
More that I can name. Yeah, so the album review.
But yeah.
I was going to pick whatever that was because you picked the number, but I rather, no, it's not happening. Little Uzi Vert album, Eternal Atake, Atake. Say it however you will.
Okay.
At Aki. Yeah, it came out January 2020. Are you good? Or why are you breathing so heavy? You tired?
I feel like I've heard, I don't know how much of his shit I've heard.
Me either. I'm kind of on the same
But
page.
I know I've definitely heard some of his shit, and it's just like, he's part of that new wave of rap that you either really love or you really fucking hate. But I'm not in the rap scene, you know what I mean? We're not in that. So I don't know how to feel about it, but I've heard it was that whole like, where people are calling it mumble rap, I guess.
Right.
And that kind of scares me, but we'll give it a try.
Well, I'm living in 2004 rap right now, and I'm trying to make a proactive, push to get out of that because I don't want to be that guy listening to Leonard Skinner.
You are going to
60.
love the next album review.
I feel like you're bullshitting me for some reason.
I'm bullshitting you, but I think I'm going to love it. So it'll be sick. It's not metal either.
All right, let's eat some scorpions. It also, I was reading, may contain soy, not recommended for people with shellfish allergies. So I think it's a real scorpion. Gonna find out.
We got to break this thing apart. Yeah.
You got a hammer.
I do.
Yeah.
So, so we're back. Wisdom teeth are getting better. Niko's finally fucking married, and we're here, and we got TikTok. So that's sick.
Yeah, sick. What? You okay?
I don't remember how to do these things anymore. Check it out.
Fuck.
We are going to be figuring out some live stuff soon. So keep following our socials for that. We're going to let people know about that. We may even start doing like a twofer every week or some weeks.
One live, one of these.
Right. So at some point we're going to have live in studio too. I don't know if your plan was for live. We'll talk about it off camera, but we'll have some live in studios too, kind of have here. I think next week we got a guest coming in. We got cool shit. It's summertime, baby. We're going to fucking drink, hang out. We're going to have some fun. We've got a, you don't know about one, but we got a beer guy that may or may not be coming on the show soon to give us some cool beer to try out. We've got a whiskey guy, very, very good friend, trying to get him on the show coming up soon. Try out some whiskey or bourbon or whatever the fuck he wants to bring. And then, we're going to have some fun. It's going to be sick.
Let's have some fun.
Hey, the Backline Podcast. We back, baby. Let's go. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Have a great week. And we will see you next time. Comment down below what you want us to talk about. Goodbye.
Bye.